Each request you make on the web is sent using the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP. HTTP is how clients and servers talk to each other on the web. Because there are so many different types of clients and servers, there needs to be some rules in place for everyone to be able to talk to each other, and HTTP lays out those ground rules. In each HTTP exchange, 2 bits of information are sent back to the client. First the status code, and then the resource you requested, like a web page or file. HTTP status codes help identify the cause of the problem when a web page or other resource doesn't load properly. The HTTP specifications define certain number ranges for specific types of responses. One you might recognize is the infamous 404, page not found. Here's a particularly beautiful one, but 404 is just one of the many status codes that can be returned as an HTTP response. Each of the status codes are 3 numbers long and use the first number to categorize the status. For example, 100 responses are informational, 200 responses mean success, 300 responses mean redirection, 400 responses mean a client error, and 500 responses mean a server error. We'll stop there for now to give us a chance to talk about HTTPS, the secure version of HTTP. But if you're interested, I've put some more information about status codes in the teacher's notes. Sometimes in your travels around the web, you'll see a lock icon in the address bar. The lock will usually be all the way to the left, and the URL will start with HTTPS, not HTTP. The S stands for secure, and it means that communication between your client and the server is private and encrypted. When surfing the web, don't use sites with sensitive information, like medical records, banking details, or even just username and passwords, if they don't have the lock. Wow, that was a lot of information, acronyms, and terminology. But don't think you have to memorize them all right now. At this point, knowing how stuff works is what's most important. To review, every web request starts with typing in or clicking something on the web. Oftentimes, you find what you need using a URL, but URLs can also be hidden behind hyperlinks. Included in a URL is a domain name. Domain names are really just catchy versions of IP addresses, and domain name servers make the connection between domain names and IP addresses. Clients and servers are designed to talk to each other using HTTP, the common language they've agreed to speak. But none of these pieces of software have to work together so nicely. It's up to developers to work together, and that's what makes the web work.